here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Texas Longhorns offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
First, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
They start this playoff game with a pass. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
That is exactly how you envision that first play going all week. You put it out there, you hope for a big play, and you hit it.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Fighting off the defender. A quick spin move there before he's dropped. Decent pickup on the play.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a first down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
It's a small gain, but look who they threw the football to. The fullback. Nice to see him get his opportunities.
And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the out route. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Goes to his right side there for the completion.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So Penn State's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Try the ground game here with the running back. He's got the first down and still motoring. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 4th down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
QB decides to keep it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, they actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on 3rd down passing plays. And that was a perfect call, and really well executed.
The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. The back's got it. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And the Nittany Lions come to the line with 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. The Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. And he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. He finds the running back in the flat. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. And the offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And Nittany Lions pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on fourth down and one, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
Running game is working. Let's stick with it on first down.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Throwing off play action. That's reeled in. It's Davis. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Grab behind the line. It's Davis. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. The Nittany Lions will line up to boot it away. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. And this will be fair caught at the 15. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Play action here on first down. And it's hauled in way downfield. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. this, it results in quick and positive results.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Man, Chris, what a great job by this offense to be able to pick up this first down. He had to come off his primary, meaning the offensive line had to give the quarterback a little bit more time, allow him to work through his progressions. Eventually, he finds the drag route for the first.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Anytime the offense can have any kind of success stretching the defense horizontally, puts the defense in a really tough spot. They'll have to adjust to these types of motion plays going forward because the more the offense can stretch you out, the more they can hit those vertical seams.
And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. And the Nittany Lions look to keep this drive moving. Ball handed off. Breaks into the clear. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back that can be able to pick up those yards and get those first downs.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. It's a run. Running back's got it. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Touchdown, Penn State. A great catch and run for 6. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Second and long now at the 17. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. The clock is still running up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds a man to the left, big catch downfield. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Looking to pass here on second down. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Longhorns. The extra point makes it a 17-14 lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And looking to throw now on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Second down, looking to throw it. Caught quickly. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Tries to get it to the running back. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. A quick throw out left, complete. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be first and 10 from there. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Gets the first and still running. And it's good for a first down to the 36. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? He'll hand it off. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. He'll hand it off. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
6th play of the drive coming up. Here's the handoff. And he stopped very close to the marker. Looks like it's going to be 4th down and inches. The Nittany Lions will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. They make the 1st down, brought down to the 31.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And the Nittany Lions begin a new series here, 1st and 10. He keeps it on the design run. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Makes a quick catch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. Instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. They face 3rd and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And it's good, right down the middle. And that will tie the game here. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Same tailback, another carry.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Returner tackled right there. That's what will start the drive. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. First down, looking to throw the ball. Dump ball's caught by the running back. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Well, 3rd down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a first down.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. And the tailback's got it again. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. We reach the end of 3 in this playoff game. Deadlocked, a classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Timeout, Penn State.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
A running play called on 4th down. The Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Well, that's where you know a coach trusts the offensive line and his running back. 4th down and short, no problem. Give it to the running back, and the back doesn't hesitate at all. He's able to convert and pick up that nice first down.
The Nittany Lions keep the football on the move. It's a run to the left. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So a crucial third down play. Try a field goal from here would be 53 yards. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, he makes the catch. Catch made quickly, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 25. And the Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Davis.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Trying to run, it's Davis. Good enough for first down yardage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. First down and 10. They'll run it here. End zone ahead. He stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can...
Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards into the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Eludes a tackle, and he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to...
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The game makes it 2nd and medium. Leaning on the run game here. First down and more. He's still running. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. The shotgun handoff here. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. He hands it off from the gun. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a pretty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the 4th quarter.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Playoff games coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They gain him down, but that first down should be enough to secure the win. They survive and advance to the next round of the playoff. The Nittany Lions with 1st and 10 here. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.